So yeah, man, this begins our first big action sequence. We're like 22 minutes into the movie, and we're already ready to go.
I know, you're 22 minutes in, and this action sequence could be the finale to a lot of action movies. Like, this could be the capper, and this is 22 minutes into this 2.5 hour movie. I forgot how quickly this happens. I thought this was, like, at the midpoint. Like, it's just blindingly fast. Like, why are the Haitians here trying to take it over? Who cares? Drug war. Just start getting them fucking cars off of that container and just start having fucking mayhem and bayhem in the streets of Miami. And yeah, this whole scene is excellent from start to finish.
I mean, there's enough intensity and mayhem to make it so badass that you'll want to rewatch it right away when it ends. I mean, that insane Miami bridge scene involving an entire transportation truck of cars being dropped in a flying boat for good measure. It's always something you'll see solely in a Michael Bay movie.
Yeah, it's just such a cool idea, having just literally cars thrown at them. And, you know, I like when one car gets caught on the chain and starts just fucking smacking into everything around the freeway. And, you know, of course, for no good reason, obviously, but Mike and Marcus are in the Porsche Turbo, which, you know, obviously no cop would ever drive, but it's a fucking Bay movie, so of course they got one. And I also like the little comedy in there, too. They pull up against the bad guys at one point, and Will Smith's character, Mike, is like, aren't you going to shoot? And Marcus is like, no, I'm going to show him my badge first. Because, you know, Marcus is doing the whole Woosa thing. And then later, obviously, Marcus has the automatic, the machine gun out the window, accidentally shoots up the dashboard. Just the look on Martin Lawrence's face. It's fucking phenomenal right there. Just like the oh shit look, like you just fucked up your friend's shit. You know, I just love like the little things in there. And then later, Mike makes fun of him. He's like, you gonna show him your badge now? Like, I just love like the little quips. That's what makes these movies for me. It's just the chemistry between them two.
Yeah. So afterwards, Sid manages to get away, and then she meets up with Mike and Marcus, who reveals that she's undercover, and then ridicules them for following her and nearly burning her case that took her 5 months to set up. Now, she says that she's got cash, and she's under specific order not to reveal anything to the Miami PD, because they've got too many leaks, which may be the case, but Sid's a bit shaken because she's never used her gun before. And this is when Tapia's men show up and quickly take their money. Drop's done. I wrote this note here. So they filmed it at Cape Florida State Park. And then on the other side of the park was Too Fast, Too Furious being filmed.
Oh, man. You could have a double feature right there. Early 2000s action cheese. Oh, yeah.
Two Miami films, baby. So Mike and Marcus head back to the station where Captain Howard's waiting for them so he can give them hell about destroying 22 cars and a boat.
And a boat? So he does like a double take and a boat. And let's just mention Joey Pants is back.
Joey Pants, baby. Turns out he's on the Woosah system too. He says that there's always two sides to a story, so he wants to hear theirs.
He's like, so no drugs.
No drugs.
No money. I just love it. So we got no drugs.
No leads.
We got no money. No leads.
But Marcus was at a family barbecue. So when Howard says that he was all for nothing, when Howard says that this was all for nothing, Mike points out that this has got DEA written all over it. He then gets a phone call where it's revealed that Mike's car will cost $22,000 to fix. It was the dashboard. So back at during the chase scene, I forgot to mention that Marcus has got this like Uzi, and he's supposed to be shooting outward, but instead he just accidentally shoots it off inside the car and just destroys his fucking dash.
I know, it's the look, I mentioned it before, but it's the look on Martin Lawrence's face that gets me every time. He's like, oh, shit. Yeah.
I literally never wanted to punch him in his face more than I had last night.
Definitely worth your time. It's definitely worth revisiting.
15 minutes in, I'm like, Dorothy, we're not in Oakland anymore.
It's in 4K, buddy. Check it out.
So we're kind of like an afternoon, drive time type thing. Or like the type of podcast you listen to at work.